SPY update, another down 2% today. And to be honest, I had to change my chart a few times. I mean, we're down. What are we down in the less than 2 months? We're down close to 20% down in 2 months, which is pretty insane. But I'll show you how I get to my targets here. We have a first wave here. So we got first wave here. You got a second wave there, retraces 50%. And then we have a third wave right here. And as you can see, a 1.61 fib is usually a third wave. This goes third wave. And so this right here looks like an expanded flat. It looks like A, B, C. Fourth wave right here. And so let's take the 50% retracement and see where exactly. And so if we use that strategy, it doesn't even work on this anymore because, well, actually, normally I'm looking for 50% to 61%. And it's interesting, though, that the 1.61 fib of that is at 353. And I think that 353 will come into play. I think that's a very good target for this move now. Now that we realize that this is not the fifth wave right here, this is only the first wave, second wave, and we're starting the third wave. My target, 353 using that way, and then also let's look at this right here. If we do the 1.61 of, that hits about 358. And that's only the third wave. We would bounce to about 368. And then, depending on how you use the targets, the lowest I have this going is about 332. But then also you can bring in the weekly 200 MA. And that is around the same area as 353. And 332 would be a little bit lower than that. And so based on this move right here, here's another target to look at, would be 368. And that's the 1.61 of this first ABC move. But here's the thing though, we haven't even bounced yet for, this is the A wave right here. You can't really see it on here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have not even bounced yet. I'm talking about this going down for just the A wave. So the question is, are we going to get this move all the way down right now? I think it's more likely that we hit the 1.61 fib of this W wave, so 368. And then bounce, and then come down here to the lower targets. So if we did 368 from here, which would almost be 100 points, I think 368 is my target. We would probably bounce to about 415, maybe 420 for the B wave. So let's say the B wave right here. And then 368. The 1.61, I don't think it goes 1.61 of that. I think it would probably hit my original targets. But then again, you can look at, if this is only a first wave, where's the 50% retracement? 50% retracement is right around 350 as well. So just putting these all together, I mean, these are different ways to get targets. You see how oversold we are as well on the weekly time frame. I think that the most likely scenario, I know this has been kind of a jumbled video, but I think the most likely scenario is 368 bounce to 415, and then let's remove these. So 368, bounce to 415, and then fall down here to 350-ish for the overall C wave and the end of Y wave and the end of this correction. And that also would satisfy a second wave pullback for this overall first wave. So that's kind of my thinking right now. We'll see though, it just keeps on falling and falling and falling. What else can I say about it? Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. I think we'd probably eclipse the 200 MA on the weekly for the very bottom, and then I've already stated in my last couple of videos that around August or September is kind of where I expect us to start melting up for the third wave. So if I'm right, and this is a second wave pullback to the 50% retracement, then we could be looking at which is insane. This is insane. 640. Yeah, that's pretty insane. But it doesn't have to go to the 1.61 fib. It could just go 550. We don't know yet. But I would just be looking for anywhere between 368 to 350 now for this bottom, most likely. But 368 for the current short-term bottom, bounce to 415, and then a lower one to 350-ish with a low of possibly 332. However, I would also say, if you're thinking this is an overall crash, then you're crazy. I don't think we crash anytime soon. We still have the dollar topping out. The dollar is going to pull back here soon, and that should start the melt up. And I think I stated that it was a couple months away too. It's all looking like August or September. So they raise rates in June or July, and then on August and September they maybe reverse course, the dollar gets weaker, and we start our melt up. So not that much more. If you're averaging into SPY, then you're going to make a lot of money over the next couple of years. I can say that for sure. So quick update, and leave me a comment, like and subscribe so I can keep on making more videos, help the channel grow. And I'm going to do some individual stocks here soon.